So in most of Europe and certainly the UK, FM radio is being phased out. It's been phased out for DAB, digital audio broadcast. New cars are supposed to be being sold with DAB radios. Otherwise, you know what? Your new car's going to have a radio that's pretty useless in maybe a year or two's time. However, some new vehicles are getting away with this. I don't quite know why, but the answer is to put a DAB little adapter on there. So this little DAB receiver, the DAB YL6, I've been using now for around about a month in my new vehicle, my camper van, because it didn't actually come with a DAB radio, it's just a normal FM radio. And I kind of didn't know at the time whether it'd have things like USB and media streaming and all that kind of thing. So I bought this knowing that it'd do absolutely everything. So first and foremost, it's a DAB receiver. It can receive all the bands that are broadcast around about Europe and the UK, and the reception of it is pretty good. It's got an external aerial that comes with the pack that you stick to your windscreen, and so far I found that to be really good. In fact, my previous vehicle had a DAB radio fitted in it, and the reception on that was absolutely useless. My wife's car, the little Fiesta's got a DAB radio fitted in it, and that reception is useless. This thing blows them both away. It's also got an auxiliary connector as well, because you might want to connect it directly into your auxiliary port, as I've done it in your vehicle, to get the best quality. Now it can transmit over FM as well, so it can convert the DAB it's receiving to an FM signal and transmit that back to your FM radio in the car. That works fine as well. However, I've used it on auxiliary pretty much ever since the first day I tested it, because it is slightly better. You do often get that tiny crackle and bit of interference on the FM transmission side of these things, so I've gone for the auxiliary input instead, and it's absolutely crystal clear. Now the other beauty about this as well, it's a Bluetooth hands-free car kit. Not only that, but it can stream Bluetooth music from your phone through the kit and through the auxiliary connection or the FM transmission side as well. You can even use the next track as well through that functionality, but you can also use the hang up and dial and all that kind of thing as well to go through all your phone kit. Now the other thing about this, because we're not finished yet, is it's also got a micro SD or transflash card slot in there as well, so you can load up all your MP3 files onto that and have them stream over, and obviously press next track and go through the menu and list them all and everything else as well. Now all this for a little device that's got a tiny bit of a gooseneck on it to a 12 volt cigarette socket, and then obviously on top it's got another 2 amp connector so it can charge your phone. So you're not giving up your 12 volt socket if you've already got a USB converter in there. You'll still get a USB socket to charge your phone. So this is a fraction of the price of the other big boys that are offering this kind of facility out there, and yet it does so much more than most of them do. I got it kind of thinking, well, it's only a small price. If it doesn't work out, so be it. And I've used it every single day. It's absolutely brilliant. My only criticism of this is the display. It simply doesn't go bright enough for my liking. So the viewing angle I have it at, it's kind of like angled a little bit up from me, and I find that the brightness of the display is a little bit better then. If you look at it straight on, it's too dim. I've been through the menu system, it's on full brightness, but it won't go any brighter. So just to go over its features, obviously full DAB radio reception on all frequencies. You can set your favorites, and the menu allows you to go through recently scanned channels it's found, or to go through your favorite channels, and you can just simply select them and choose them using up or down. Or if you just kind of tell it to just to search for new channels, you can then just keep going and say, you know, find me another channel. Same again if you're using it on Bluetooth. Bluetooth streaming allows you to do next track. This then turns into a volume control. You then have the option of obviously plugging your MP3 in, same thing, next track, volume control, and you can read all the information about the track. You can make obviously Bluetooth phone calls, just pair it with that, and that's your answer and hang up button on there. And other than that, I can't really say much about it. It is so simple. It's fantastic. The sound quality is fantastic on there as well. I've not noticed any distortion or anything like that. And its simplicity kind of makes it look a bit cheap and tacky. But believe me, you know, it's very sturdy. That gooseneck is quite stiff. It doesn't wobble around much once you get it in the 12-volt socket. It's very stiff in there. The reception wise for DAB reception is the best I've ever had. And like I say, with the auxiliary input connection in there, you do get crystal clear audio transmitted from it. Albeit, like you say, you can actually use the inbuilt FM transmitter as well. So the menus and everything on board are very simple. You go through the options of pairing and things like that. You can set your bands up to receive the bands. You can also set the FM transmission frequency as well if you don't want to use the auxiliary connection or you haven't got that in your car. And then the rest of it really is just very, very, very simple and straightforward. There isn't really much to sort of talk about after telling you what it does. Simply need to finish this video off with saying, if you do want to get DAB radio in your car, or maybe you're thinking that you'd like to upgrade your basic car radio, but you don't want to actually sort of rip it out the dash and put a new one in, you know, you want to be able to connect in a Bluetooth hands-free kit, or you want the option of having, you know, MP3 files streamed over and stuff like that, maybe as well as getting DAB radio, this is the kit for you. It's absolutely brilliant. Links are in the description down below to go and buy one. I got it from Amazon. As usual with all my stuff, if you buy it from the link down below, you'll get the best price from Amazon. However, Amazon do pay me an affiliate link for basically bringing you, the customer, to their website. So you're helping out the channel a little bit as well. Thanks very much for watching my video today. If you've got any comments or questions about this, please do leave them in the comment section down below and I'll reply as soon as possible. Take care and I'll catch you again. Bye.